Hello everyone, welcome to philviestory, and today I'll be cooking turmeric fried chicken. Turmeric fried chicken is very popular in Malaysia, where you can get it from any restaurants or kopitiam in Chinese, Malay, Indian stall, and each of them have their own recipe. Today I'll be showing the way I cook my turmeric fried chicken. I'll be using McCormick seasoning and spices for this recipe, and in DHM, my Facebook group, there's currently having a McCormick event where you cook with McCormick and then you'll snapshot and then post it up in the group and you might win something. So if you'd like to head over to DHM, you can click the link that I left in the description box below. So back to the recipe. Curry leaves is optional, but if you have it, you can put it in because it gives a very nice fragrance to the dish itself. Then the main ingredient will be the turmeric powder, and then I add a little bit of garlic powder, Cajun seasoning, ginger powder, and also black pepper. And I'll season it with salt. Then to make the chicken crispy, I will be adding in some cornstarch. So let's say if you don't have turmeric powder, I recommend you to go and get turmeric powder instead of using fresh turmeric because it will be kind of messy. But if you don't have like garlic powder, ginger powder, you can always use fresh minced garlic and the ginger juice. Like you just grate the ginger and then squeeze out the juice. Then as for the Cajun seasoning, Cajun you do not need to put, but you can replace it with some chili powder, or curry powder, or even paprika. It's actually just for the color, to make it a little bit darker after deep frying, so it looks nicer. But if you don't have, it's okay, you can leave that out. Then of course, if you have black pepper, you put black pepper. If you don't have, you can use white pepper. But definitely do not miss out the salt because that will be the only flavoring into the chicken. And for the cornstarch, if you don't have cornstarch, you can use all-purpose flour or any of the ready-made crispy deep frying flour also work well. I don't recommend potato starch though because I tried before using potato starch to deep fry my chicken and it turns out very tough. I mean, the skin is too hard to bite on it, so if possible just get cornstarch. But if you don't want to use any starch to make it crispy, it's okay too. You can just deep frying it just the way it is. You will need to marinate this chicken for at least an hour or overnight in the fridge, and you can make it prepare it way beforehand. It can stay chilling in the fridge for up to 48 hours. And I have received many questions on the oil that I use to deep fry my belacan chicken the other day, and usually I don't waste it. I will deep fry either again belacan chicken the next day, or like now I'm deep frying my turmeric chicken, or I will use it to deep fry ayam goreng berempah. And if you don't like deep frying because it's gonna get oily and there's a lot of oil, you can always use an air fryer to air fry the chicken. And I have a recipe on air fry ayam goreng berempah. I will leave the link in the card, so just click on that and it will lead you to the ayam goreng berempah recipe. For this, I will deep fry it in 160 Celsius, 160 degrees for about roughly 20 minutes. I am using 3 whole chicken drumstick, which are cut into 2, so I have 3 drumstick and 3 thighs, which fit just nicely on my 24 cm pan. And if you have more chicken, you might need more time, or if you have smaller, and maybe you're just gonna like deep frying 1 or 2 pieces, then you use a smaller pan, and usually it will take about 15 to 20 minutes, and you know it's done when it got a very beautiful, nice golden brown color, and it looks crispy and the size gets smaller. So that's when you know it's done. I have the full recipe listed down in the description box below, so you can refer to that. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on the red subscribe button, and do turn on the little bell so that you'll receive a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Bye!